going. In theory, there should be no overtaking until they come over the start-finish line, which I think is largely the case. But it's the pit lane, championship coming into this particular race by just 8 points, but if he can't add to the tally because he's not out there, that's going to put Jake Evans into a strong position in the championship.
Well, the truck is still down there in lane, I'm afraid to say, so it is not moving as yet. We've got the result of the battle, of course, between Brian Smith and that time through, so he's dropped right the way down towards the very tail end of the field at the top 6 cars. John Bowler, Neil Yates, Michael Oliver, charging champion, right trade on 6. Taking the back of the main. So, Ricky Collins got his mirrors rather full. Champion now as they head down into 30s, so this 6-truck train, Ricky Collins got back a little bit from the 4 in front of him because he's doing his level best with the champion behind him, but time side of the Bramble Straight, and that place is to be made up hopefully by the time for Ryan Smith, by the time he gets to Paddock Bend and Young. Recovered, bounced over the grass and got back on the circuit. But Michael Oliver in that big gold truck has got his way into third.
Replay of that, on the approaches towards the corner.
It wasn't pretty, was it?
It wasn't pretty. Lots of arm twirling from Neil Yates, so thankfully the grass was dry. He kept it under control, didn't he?
Certainly did. That was not an easy task in itself.
Just about got level with the rear wheels of Michael Oliver. He's still going to have to tuck himself back behind again as they head towards Paddock Bend this time through. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Oliver just got the team off. the wheel of the Division 2 truck is back out on 30th. Now, great work by the team. Now got the wheel of he's back out there. And not classified as a finisher.
Let's see what happens. He is in front
the door is firmly locked and bolted. Michael Oliver is not going to let him through. He's desperate to try and hang on to the final podium spot. 2.5 minutes to go to pressure. Ryan Smith, he looks one way, looks the other. Is he going to be able to get up the inside joining towards Paddington Bend? No, not this time through. He's not going to get the end back on the way outside. Back hard as the West Kingstown resident looking for his first win of the year at his local track. It's a 5-minute drive, just down the road. A Portobello in. That's the one. Another lap. How much longer we've got? Only just over half of this final race of the day to go. And we do begin to lose the lights, we do begin to get the dust now with the headlights flashing as they come down. 12 laps are complete, right to the front of the line, and the fastest lap of the 8.994. That was set. That point was then right straight of trucks ahead of him. With 60 minutes, of course, then he starts to slow on the way through. They're not making any mistakes. Stephen Powell, John Baldwin, Mike Oliver, not making any mistakes. Particularly squabbles right to the top end of this. Ricky Collins is sitting there in fifth place. Can't quite capture the traffic of the road. The light is going to the final lap of the race that they're starting this time. We still don't quite know what's going to happen in terms of Division 2 championship. Callum Easton is out there, but has Callum Easton done enough laps to be classified as a finisher?
We shall wait and see what the officials decide on the outcome of the contest, but they have gone on to the final lap.
Stephen Powell has dealt with the pressure to hang on to the lead of the race. First went down, even with that brief interruption. Win of the season, Stephen Powell, number 3 truck. Man from just down the road is going to come through to claim the final win of the season in the British Truck Racing Championship. John Bowler comes through to finish in second. Michael Oliver goes away of Ryan Smith, albeit failed to work as they got the final lap. Martin Gibson was 8th, and Neil Yates is there in 9th place. Adam Finn makes the top 10. Tom O'Rourke comes through to finish in 11th. Philip Greenite comes through to claim the win in the Division 2 category. John Powell finishes in 3rd, and it will make your rival of Bradley Harvey, who will be next through, finishing 2nd in Division 2. 3rd in Division 2, he's going to go the way of Sammy Oyer, who was overtaken by Stuart Oliver. He'll be recovering on that final lap, so Sammy Oyer will complete the Division 2 podium. Archie Handy will finish in 17th position.